Okay, so since I've had so many questions and comments in my DM about Microlocks and how it started, I'm going to do a Q&A while I play this video. Just a heads up, I do have dogs, but I do not allow my dogs to be around my clients. But some of my clients love dogs, so she was okay with my dogs being out. They're really cute, they're well behaved, and she was like, girl, let them come out. So that's pretty much why you see my dogs in this video. Okay, let's see. So the most popular ways to start your locks with Microlocks, there are many different ways. You have to decide what's best for you and your hair, and that can be done with the help of a stylist to give you a consultation, or just doing your own research. But Microlocks are smaller than traditional locks. I'm going to add a lock size chart to show the different sizes. I do 1/2 inch and 5/8 inch partings. This is due to health and the integrity of the future of your locks. I don't do smaller partings because I feel it can cause more damage than good in the long run. It can cause breakage, slippage, tangling if your hair is done smaller than that. It can also be expensive to do reties because it takes longer than 2 to 3 hours. And if your consultant decides to stop doing your hair, it's harder for you to find another consultant who's willing to take on that responsibility for those 5 to 8 hour reties. I don't want to do it because it's like doing a full installation all over again. So I don't do partings that small because I want to make sure my clients can come back and afford to stay on time and maintenance every 4 to 6 weeks. And yeah, so we're both on the same page with that. Hair density and thickness, oftentimes a lot of people may mistake Microlocks for traditional locks, but they are not the same. Microlocks can be started in multiple ways: interlock, two-strand twisted, or braided. The interlocking technique is a locking technique to where the ends of the hair is pulled through the root to tighten the hair below all the way to the scalp. Think of it as a reverse locking, tips to root. Okay, for retightening, we use a tool to tighten, rotating it in and out at the root. Microlocks are mistaken for sister locks due to this interlocking method, but with sister locks you have to follow a precise parting grid that is patent and trademarked, and the rotation is determined by the density using a point system. That you have to be certified to do, and you have to take the sister lock class. Go to sisterlocks.com. They have classes you can take if you want to learn how to do that, or they even have classes you can take if you have sister locks just to learn how to retie your own locks. The best part about Microlocks and sister locks is the maintenance. The hair can be shampooed every 7 to 14 days as long as you braid and band the hair. And once the lock is complete, your reties can last up to 8 weeks. I don't go any longer than 8 weeks, you guys, because the hair starts to mat at the root. Once your hair mats at the root, it can cause breakage because you have to separate that hair from the lock. So please don't go over 8 weeks. And it's going to cost you more for your reties because it's going to take longer. So let's see. The interlocking technique may be challenging for some do-it-yourself people that like to do their own hair. So there is a class to learn. So you can also start your hair with the first technique is two-strand twist. This is my favorite because of the fullness it gives in the beginning stage or locking, that butterfly look, right? That's that butterfly look that a lot of people do with the faux locks. They want to get that look, and that is from two-strand twist. You can start your own lock journey yourself with this easy method, but if you don't have time and patience, you can pay a loctician to put in the hours for you. This method can be achieved by splitting the hair into two and then creating a rope-like appearance, wrapping each section around the other. You can achieve a smaller lock with this method. Some people end up going so small or micro that they end up combining their locks in the future for various reasons. This is for people who have 500, 600, 700 locks because they have high density hair, which is fine if that's what they want. But eventually, most of those people will combine their locks. It just takes too much time to do reties. The best part about Microlocks started with two-strand twist is the volume that it creates. After a while and throughout the washing, you'll begin to get a frizziness. This is completely normal, you guys, and is required for that locking phase. Please do not cut the frizz off or put anything on it. The frizz will eventually wrap its way around your hair, creating a tighter lock shape. And if you use too much product during the locking phase, you will have a lot of nasty buildup that will be hard to get out of your hair. And you don't want that. It can build up with lint. Okay, sorry for the pause. But it can build up with lint and dirt, debris, all that other stuff. You don't want to do that. So the two-strand twist can result in a lot of volume. And who doesn't want volume, right? That's why I really love the way two-strand twist looks in the beginning phases, because it really gives people with low-density hair a lot of volume. There's multiple ways to maintain your new growth. You can either interlock it or twist the root when having a two-strand twist or microlocks. If you have low-density hair or very long hair, you should start your locks with this method, the two-strand twist method, okay? So just be aware of the frizz and the shrinkage. Since the hair can easily unravel with this method, it's best to braid and band when washing. Don't do frequent washes more than bi-weekly. Do not use any oils or conditioners in the beginning. We want the hair to lock, not soften, okay? So microlocks started with braids. Braided microlocks are perfect for people with loose hair texture or relaxed hair. This is also great for people with shorter hair. I like to do this method around the hairline and the nape of the neck because the hair tends to be thinner and softer around these areas. You're going to experience some slippage around the hairline and the nape area. Is very normal. When you come back in for your reties, I'll go ahead and just redo those areas. Don't stress it. Another good reason to start locking with braids is a more smoother appearance, so you don't get the budding as much as other locks. The only downside is your hair not having that fullness. It's very flat. Go look some pictures up so you can see the difference. But also with braiding technique, you won't get the shrinkage as much as the frizz. So you choose flat hair, frizz, and volume. I think I would choose the frizz and volume, but that's me. But some people don't want to deal with that, okay? So you have to decide. Another way to start your microlocks will be with coils. This method is done by using a comb to create uniform coils around your head. I don't offer this method right now. Probably in the future I will. But with coil locks, you have multiple ways of maintaining your new growth. You have an option of palm rolling or interlocking. This method has to be done more frequently than other types of starting because of the way it's prone to unravel faster at the root. Microlocks started with coils may take longer to mature, okay, into full locks. It involves a lot more frizz than the two-strand and shrinkage, but one of the benefits is time to complete is a lot faster. If you don't have those 8, 10, 2 days to do, you can get your hair still in microlocks, probably the size of a small straw, and you can get coil twist. It may take maybe 3 to 4 hours. This method is best for hair shorter than 2 inches of hair. Extensions. No, I do not do extensions. I get a lot of people in my DMs asking me if I add extensions to microlocks. I don't offer this technique. I believe in trusting the process and just letting your own natural hair grow out. But I have seen some people start their locks using this method, and it is very beautiful. I just don't offer it. So I hope this helps. I did this quick little video at work thinking about everybody and all the questions. So I really hope this helps, and just book an appointment with me. Thank you.